about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We here, second segment of the night. Blim, Sluggy.
Right, no, last on the Krypton.
Mr. MCU. And we here. Alright. Usually second segment of the day is news, rumors, updates, stuff like that. That's been.
And I'm out the loop this week. So
well,
yeah.
There wasn't too much this week, but I had got a hold on a couple of things, so we touch on it. First thing is there was a leak on basically I guess like a synopsis or a plot, not really a plot leak, but like more or less a plot leak or some shit, but a synopsis of the Hulk movie that's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. So within this process, I think this is like I have to say this first. I found out within reading on this that they had got retained the rights back from Hulk from Universal when they got the rights back from Namor from Universal.
All right.
Yeah, he was a Universal character, and we know now that they have Namor. Right? We know that they got plans and everything. Well, they didn't tell nobody, and they had got the rights for Hulk.
Right.
Yeah. Crazy. Yes. And movie rights. I guess to make another solo movie. I guess like that.
I mean, it would make sense because Hulk is
Yeah, it floated around. Remember, like a month ago.
He's confirmed to be on Disney Plus.
Oh, see, so look,
She-Hulk.
All right.
She-Hulk. Excuse me.
All right,
That's not his show, but
yeah, so it makes sense. Like they're probably gonna update it right after that and then put his movie on it too. Like exactly.
I know that for sure.
But they kind of keep it in the wraps probably.
I know for sure he's confirmed.
No, yeah,
to be
they had got Namor from him,
they
and they got. So that's why the first rumors came out like a month ago that they was gonna do a Hulk movie regardless. So it come out now that they're doing World War Hulk. Yes. So yeah, they had a little. I have wrote down what stood out to me from when I read it. I don't want to be the notes guy, but I did write the notes. So you said which is gonna be crazy.
World War Hulk is cool.
Yeah,
it's probably the best version of Hulk.
So
World Breaker Hulk is crazy. Anyway, continue.
That's what I felt. Yeah. But they saying he leaves Earth after She-Hulk. At the end of the She-Hulk, he leaves Earth, and then he it's more like a road trip. Obviously, he's in space, so it's not a fucking road, but that's the road trip, him being in space. And I think he goes, if I'm not mistaken, he goes back to Sakaar, and it's a road trip with his son, Scar. Right? Skar. Yeah. Scar. That's his other son, not Hulking.
No, I don't remember.
I know. I'm saying for the people that probably be like, wait, but his son name is Hulking, or if you're not familiar with it, but I guess he had multiple sons. I wasn't familiar with it. That's why I'm saying it like that. But yeah, so his son's Scar. They're basically on Sakaar. Oh, and the person was saying that they're assuming maybe it's going to be also a lot of flashbacks from that time when he was there, when he first got there.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe all of that and stuff. So that's all they had in it. It wasn't much. That's all it really was. But I liked it, but I didn't like it because I feel like I tried to been there, done that, the whole him leaving and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, that was the kind of the concept of like World War Hulk.
Yeah,
like what they did in
Ragnarok.
Avengers. Yeah, Ragnarok. When he left Avengers 2, he
left Avengers 2 exactly.
But you see, but in the comics, the Illuminati sent them. Basically, not the Illuminati, not the Marvel.
I seen
Illuminati.
the video I seen earlier when I mentioned that he mentioned this also. He like not the conspiracy algorithm.
Not that.
Yeah, he's not talking the algorithm, not the conspiracy algorithm. You say certain words that start. We're talking about from the Marvel universe.
Yeah, exactly.
There got a group called the Illuminati.
Yeah,
of their higher
Professor X.
Yes,
Doctor Strange.
The leaders of all the highest groups.
Professor X, Dr. Strange,
Black Panther,
my bro,
your bro,
my bro,
the
Black Bolt,
Black Bolt,
Black Panther, Namor, and Iron Man.
Word, exactly, dumb, just dumb.
That's it. That's the six big.
I named all of them because that's why I didn't want to touch on things. I didn't want to
I'm all.
You named all of them, and that is all of them. That's facts.
I know. And then in the comics, basically, they sent Hulk to space because Hulk is causing too much damage, so they shot him out to space, and he ended up on Sakaar basically with the Grandmaster. That's how he ended up becoming. That's basically what they did.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like I wasn't too fond of it because you know how I feel. And by the way, the other day because when you fake forget about something for like whatever the time period is, it could be short or long, but you forget something, you suppress it a little bit. But that quick, because I was heavy on it. you made me realize when we was doing our top 10, it was that day when we was doing our top 10, last week we was recording, and I said something, he was like, they asked me, so if you could tell Kevin Feige to do anything, what would it be? Like a movie, a show, what would it be? It was like a subtle question. It wasn't like that was what it was based on, the whole show, but... And I was like, I would tell him one thing, I would not waste it. And they're like, what? I had the floor. And I was like, Cap returning the stones. And everybody was like, oh, nobody liked that. Like, it was like, but in my head, I'm like, that's it. Like I read so much comments of hundreds of people saying how much they would love to see that, from YouTube to Instagram to Facebook. Like, that's like a big thing. I always read that from then to now. So it threw me off that y'all didn't like it. But you was mentioned, to bring it back full circle, you was like, nigga, you wouldn't tell them about your Hulk movie? You wouldn't tell them about your Hulk movie? And I forgot that I had a Hulk movie, right? And I always say that. And so that day, it's like I sent you the text, it made me go and write, like if I was doing Super World or my comic book or whatever, I wrote a whole Hulk movie. I wrote my Hulk movie that I already had, like, remember I only had it, like, the ideas, like, synopsis, exactly. But I wrote plot. I wrote that as first act, second act, and third act. I want to go back and touch up the third act, but I wrote the whole thing in one sitting. I didn't go to sleep like 4 p.m. from being up the day before that. I was up 24 hours plus, like, and it made me realize, and I'm gonna do something now. A new lane announcement now, breaking news, world premiere. I'm gonna start doing that, like, basically my versions of what ifs for movies, and write the whole script in full blown detail. And I'm gonna try to make it make sense, stuff that's canon, where being present day in MCU or DCU or whatever I do writing for, and I'm just gonna have my version. I'm not gonna show my face. I'm just gonna show everything I'm talking about in it with pictures. You know?
I see what you're saying.
Like when people be doing audio breakdowns, but it will be my version of that movie or show or anything like that. You know, like, and it'll be a little project I'll do here and there, and then so the first one I'm gonna do, I wrote my version of the Hulk movie, but I made mine's World Breaker Hulk. You know, because that kind of already what I was always used to say to you, like how he was saying what happened to him, he would get mad, then it would be so intense the situation that he would revert back to
Banner.
Angry Hulk.
Oh, Angry Hulk. Oh, like,
and then he'll get so crazy that they can't stop him, and he was just like, So I went into full detail. I can't wait till y'all hear it, because I think I did like a Civil War Endgame type of, like, I went beyond, like, I try to make as much sense as possible. I took sacrifices, killed off characters. There's a lot of deaths in it because it's Hulk, and from what I always heard about Hulk, when he went on like World Breaker Hulk, he kills everybody. He kills.
Yeah, comics he killed.
He kills like damn near everybody. Like, not to spoil them, but like a lot of people in this. Like, it's not everybody. Let me not say that, but it's a lot of people. And the way I do it, I try to do it just in a way that I thought the MCU would do it. That's all. Like, so it seems real, I guess, until someone tells me, nah, that's not.
Yeah,
somebody breaks my shit down. Pause. But I can't wait to. So I think I'm almost done with the visuals. I'm doing the editing now, putting the pictures up. Yeah, so I say like in 2 weeks from now it will be fully done, and I get to record the audio for it, me talking, and then behind it, and then put it up, and that's gonna be a thing. And then my girl gave me because I was telling her this example and all this and this scenario, and she said, I think the second one you should do the Cap one then. When he returns the stones, their version of it. Right. She's like, I want to help you with it too. Like, I want to write at least like a stone. What happens? Like, I'm like, fuck you brought it up back. Like, you know, like I'll be the next one I tackle, and I'll look at it like little assignments, not put too much on my plate. But whenever something comes up and I feel the need, or if someone brings it to my attention, I will write.
Yeah, fire.
You know, or even like if you be like, no lie, bro. I wrote one word, and like you can help me put the pictures together, or you do it yourself, or everything you own. You know, whatever the case may be. But I thought that would be dope to do every now and then. Add to the channel. Definitely. So I got my Hulk movie coming out, World, and I didn't call it just World Breaker Hulk, because obviously that's the name of the storyline. I called it Hulk. The Hulk, World Breaker. You know, you gotta leave a little different.
Yeah.
I guess Hollywood professional.
Your little Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, because obviously it's called World Breaker Hulk, and I could just name the movie that, but who wouldn't name the movie that? Because that's the name of the storyline I was doing, in my sense, my own iteration of it. But I just decided to call it The Hulk. The "the" is important. The Hulk, World Breaker.
Here's The Hulk, right?
So I thought that was just a little something.
And then MCU dropped the ball with bro.
Yeah, exactly. Too much, you know. So it made me.
I respect that.
Nah, I was going crazy. But you see the previous I incorporated. I was going crazy on my shit, bro. I was going crazy.
Like, he just kind of dropped the window right there. Like, you just showed right.
That was good, right? That was good. Like different. Alex. Whether it's good or not, that's how I write it to y'all to judge it. But different. I try to do angles that I would like to see. I came across this earlier. Actually, I screenshotted it. Wakanda Forever. It says, it's a sequel name of the Black Panther movie. Namor. It says Namor. Atuma will appear in this film. I don't know who's Atuma. Or unless that's his first name. Namor, Atuma Namor. Assuming I gotta do my research, but I'm just reading what I've seen this and I was like, oh, this is like good right here. It says Lucia von Bardes. I'll put the name up. Or actually, I'll just put this picture up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Prime Minister of Latveria and Dr. Doom's accomplice also appears in this film.
Mm-hmm. Once you said that,
Vaughn.
Once you said the name,
Vaughn,
once you said I already knew who.
Oh, Lucia Vaughn.
I like Doom.
So you know who's incorporated with him, yeah. This one I knew. Wow, I didn't even read it, but to now. But Riri Williams Ironheart presents in Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
I heard she was.
It's planned to be more like T'Challa's presence in Civil War, because Marvel is being very careful in approaching the presence of the Ironheart figure. In and out.
I heard for sure. Like, it's crazy that you said that because
I seen the pictures.
Like, for sure.
Paul Rising on set.
She's gonna
with
be,
the backpack and everything.
For sure, she's gonna be in that movie.
Yeah, they can't.
For sure.
So, spoiler warning. I mean, y'all
if we're right, spoiler warning if we're right.
Yeah, but this is like 98 right here, right?
Yeah.
It's like 98% right here. Like there. I mean, I seen pictures. Like I seen the picture when she arrived after after the airplane, and she arrived on set.
I'd say anything can happen. Like people. Yeah. Captain Marvel shot.
Anything can change.
Brie Larson shot scenes for.
But for what we've seen, I'm saying just from what we've seen so far, so if anything changes from here to then that's on that. But from what I've seen, I'm like 98% sure she's gonna be in it.
Yeah. But it would make sense though, because it's like they with this Black Panther movie, it's crucial.
Yeah.
It's
fragile.
They do it.
Vulnerable, all of that.
They do it justice. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta and like I said, I don't know why.
It's important that
I don't know why a lot of people don't. I don't get it. Like I know Black Panther sold like it's one of the highest grossing MCU films or whatever, but a lot of people genuinely, I feel like a lot of people don't like it or don't. Or I don't say don't like it, but are not as big fans of it. And I really really like that movie. I think it was really good.
I think it was really good too, but it was just because. The how people picked it up when it first came out, so it made a lot of people shy away from it at first. I feel like.
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
So when they got around to it, I feel like people feel like, oh, and it was good, but
people put it too high.
Because they already had their mind on that. But people that was willing to really give it a shot and enjoyed it, enjoyed it for what it was. Like I enjoyed it. I put that in the top 10 of the MCU. Actually, probably top 10. I was gonna say top 7, but not top 10. I'm joking.
No, top 7.
Top 10 is massive. But yeah. So,
top 10 is massive.
Yeah, so I would just say top 10. But it is, though. And that's great to say, So that it's crucial, it's important that they deliver on this sequel. Especially it being RP Chadwick, that he's gone. So he was the focal point. How do you do it without him after y'all want to compliment his legacy? All of this. So
you want
the character, make it make sense, everything. So
you gotta make it right. You gotta make it right.
But if they're talking about,
I seen Shuri, the actress, the Letitia, right? I believe that's her name. She
Letitia, right? She talked about it recently.
No, she's better now. Production started again.
She addressed the rumors because remember we, actually I told you that she got fired because she got fired. That's what they said, and it was an announcement was supposed to come, but it came out wrong. That was a lie, and she didn't get fired, and they about to start production back up where she did the interview where she was talking about it. She's healthy again. So that's great news because we thought that shit was about to be delayed for another 6 months from now. I thought at least.
No, it is still delayed.
But they're actually gonna get to it sooner than later though. That's the best part about it. It's not gonna wait till June to get to it. You know what I mean? Probably March, February at that, maybe February. It was great. So Namor being in this film to me,
that was another one.
That
was another one that before even Riri. I was confirmed. I seen that it was confirmed that Namor was gonna be in Black Panther 2 regardless. before, rest in peace, before Chadwick passed. You know what I'm saying?
No, because they was like that makes the most sense in his storyline.
Yeah, you know, and
what comes next.
And they want to introduce
Namor. Regardless, he's one of the first. He is the first MCU. I mean, Marvel. I think character ever actually
Submariner.
Yeah,
like, you know.
But you know what I heard a good week ago? I forgot to even mention this last week. I heard that he's not gonna be he's at all.
Huh? Is it gonna be a girl?
Yeah, I heard that they're gonna make Namor a girl and it's gonna be Namora. So they it's gonna go away. Either they're gonna make it a descendant of his, like a grandchild or a daughter or something or granddaughter something that's why it's Namora, or they just switching up like the way they did like with the ancient one and not from God to girl. That's it. It's just Namora.
I wouldn't.
I don't know how to feel about that because I don't know about Namor, so I want to know him.
No, all right.
I want to know him.
Let me say this. Let me just say
He
this
better
without saying anything too crazy. The ancient one was a big enough character
to get flipped. And
so you can flip her exactly.
But Namor?
Yeah, no, you can't.
I want to know him. I don't know about him.
If you're gonna introduce the Namor that we know, it has to be Namor. Now, if you give us the MCU Namor, and like you said, it's his granddaughter or his daughter or descendant, something like that, and then that's basically our version of Namor, I would be fine with that. But don't give me Namor like give me the Namor that we all expected. That it's a girl, a female. Like, I don't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't change don't change the characters that I know already. You can make.
So you wouldn't want it to be Namor and it's a girl.
And it's a girl. If you're gonna give me a girl,
make it the descendant shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Better.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, like, I want to know him. Don't.
Yeah, you know.
So if you're gonna do it that way, make her a girl, then make it a descendant or some shit or somebody that took on the mantle.
Or somebody that took on the mantle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like if you're gonna take it from the comic, like I said, I agree with you. I don't know too much about Namor. I'm not big on Namor. Like, period.
That was crazy to me.
But I give it to him. I know from what I do, like what I have read of him, he's thorough as he's thorough as shit.
And he's due for recognition because Aquaman robbed him for all his recognition, right? He took the spotlight after he got copied off him, you know, back in the day. So, you know, as a fan, if you're a DC fan, you just want your version, right? Marvel. Sorry, you want your version to flourish, especially if it was the original. I'm pretty sure they got some stuff in their personal storylines that's different. Maybe it's not his dad that's gone and had a baby with a human. Maybe it's something
I don't think that's Namor's story.
I know, and that's what's great about it. I want to know what's his because him being from Atlantis, King Atlantis, we need to know about this.
I mean,
he's literally from Atlantis, right?
No, yes, absolutely.
That's crazy. So like I just want to know.
And they did a little Easter egg in what was that?
Endgame, when they was having the conference call on the holograms, and Black Panther.
I wasn't talking about before that. When they was that Avengers, I believe, when they was looking on the computers.
Oh yeah, Avengers 2. Avengers 2, where they were showing all the different spots. That's when they first gave the first Easter egg for Wakanda. Yeah. And he like Wakanda. Bruce Banner couldn't say it.
Yeah.
And he's like Wakanda, and then they say I think it was Nick Fury.
And they showed the lances, like they ain't like address it.
It was just on the map. It was marked on the map in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, so shit like that. Like, but I was talking about in Endgame.
And it's funny that who would address it?
Okoye, exactly. Shit like that. She like not. It's a earthquake under the ocean.
You handle it by not handling it.
Exactly. You buy that.
I think that was, I think it's cool. Like, those are,
Yeah, that's a little. There's a lot of.
Namor's cool. I don't know. I guess I don't know too much about him, but I'm just not invested in him either. Like, period. Like, I'm not big on Aquaman either, so it's not like.
Yeah, they need to do more. I didn't like the Aquaman movies, so that.
That should have me dying in Peacemaker. Yeah, it's something about Aquaman. He said, Aquaman. Some guy in the aquarium told me that Aquaman pays him $50 to let him just have fun with the fish.
Yeah. He like takes him to the back. And he wants to fuck him, right? Yo, Peacemaker's that explicit.
And he hard body talking about Jason Momoa, right? Like
talk about DC. I just try to like go to YouTube if I see if there was anything if I could just close the segment out, and I see this right here. It's news. It says 8 hours ago, right, from a source that I go to from YouTube, right. The Joker is the main villain of the Batman reportedly, and the still shot is of Druig, who has just been casted as the Joker.
Yeah.
And it's funny when I heard that he got casted as the Joker, and I wondered, well, for part 2, obviously, but I never thought to think he can be in this movie. How would you feel about that if he's the main character of the main villain?
He's not gonna be the main villain. He's gonna be in my head.
No, of course I'm saying, what if that's
Yeah,
right
no,
and he's the main villain of this movie?
I'm not gonna lie.
Leave it where they got it. Leave it where I got it now. With y'all showing us in the trailers.
I've had my fix on Batman and Joker, and not even let me never do that. I can do Batman movie, but they about to give us the Riddler, bro. Like, give me the Riddler, and the Riddler. I like the way they look, like the way the Riddler looks from the trailers and everything. Like,
it's okay for me. It's like a 7 to me. I'm not blown away by it. It's okay. You know, because I like the iconic look.
Nah, I don't know. It's
I like the flashy.
When you make it,
make it yours.
Make it your own. Like,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
course.
Like, I don't
No,
know.
of
Like,
course.
you know, it is what it is. Like, I think that's very cool. Like, but the Joker is like, I don't know. Like I said, the Joker, we established this. The Joker is top 2 like villains of all time. Like, I have no beef with the Joker. But you know, like, we getting our fix like already. Like, you feel me? That was, like I said, it was probably like, look, that's how true it is. It's probably like my favorite. I mean, my biggest problem with No Way Home, like that the fact you gave us villains that we already had. Like, I already had my fix on those. I don't want give me a new Sinister Six. Give me a new.
But I guess a new iteration of a person is kind of refreshing sometimes.
Yeah, but they weren't necessarily like
No, not them. I'm saying like
like
Joker. If it's
yeah,
right,
but
like
we
being
just
like
got
that.
one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just got one, and then we got him. Like, you know, like.
So you're not all for Jurek being Joker, ever?
No, I'm not jacking that. I'm not saying. I'm not.
No, I'm saying, but
I'm not against that.
You're not against that. You feel like he can embody that.
Yeah, no, yeah. I
can see Drew doing a young Joker nice.
I mean, he did a
nice young.
I don't see
20-something-year-old Joker.
I'll be honest. I can't really like. I never really seen too many movies of it, like him in too much. But he don't give me like. I believe if people get casted for the roles they get casted for, like it's for a reason. Like come on,
Yeah.
you know, it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, like city's flying. The city's flying. You know, so
That'd be crazy.
But nah, Jorg would be cool. Jorg would be
off right now. I ain't got seeing that that he would be in this movie though. Like I wouldn't like that for this movie.
Nah, maybe like an ending, like post credit
Oh
scene.
yeah, then definitely.
Yeah,
but they say main character.
Yeah,
that sounds wild, bro. That sounds.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give me that.
Don't do that. For
like I said, I had my Joker fix already. Like I don't want another Joker like not at least not this soon. You know what I'm saying? Let that be the third one or like you know like I always say like Dark Knight. Look at Dark Knight. Look how imagine how good. Well, the Dark Knight ain't good, but imagine how much better the Bane movie would have been if it came out before the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight.
Then the Dark Knight would have been third. Oh,
Dark Knight
would
have been crazy.
The best shit ever.
Yeah, it would
like
been,
that.
It would have been like you know what I'm saying, like
I see what you
like you know, and because the Joker was that good, and it's like this is the end game, like you know what I'm saying. You probably had to switch the storyline around a little bit because the way to, but you know.
Yo, I heard earlier this week too that if not scrolling, I got something else scrolling that I just found. But earlier this week also saying small, I heard that Dr. Strange is gonna be brought to light in the Multiverse of Madness, his second movie, that he lied in Endgame about their fate,
about the multiverse, about
their fate,
the one chance,
and out of the whole.
I did see that too.
That's crazy. That's a good thing because people always theorize that like, nah, this nigga, it could have been more. It had to be more. That's wild to me. That's a good sense. I would like that. I would like to see if that's true.
And I ain't gonna lie. That's probably like one of the favorite things that they do with Doctor Strange in the MCU.
He's risky.
No, and that's his thing.
He's very
That's
risky.
his thing.
He's risky.
That's his thing, cause you know why? Cause he the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
So he like listen.
His judgment not at 100%. That's
I'll
what
be
it
honest.
is.
You know what? Like it was. I forgot what this was. And I know I'll be jumping all around, but I know what this was. But it's because of that. It was DC. It was. I think it was Justice League. One of Justice League movies, something like that. No, I'm lying. It was the Avengers Assemble, the show.
Yeah.
And whenever they was all fighting, and the Guardians showed up, and then and he said, "Son, yeah, nah, you know who we are? We the Avengers. Like we Earth's Mighty. He said, yeah, Earth's Mightiest heroes, but like we the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like,
yeah, like everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, like when you said that, it just like my son Dr. Strange. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I get it. Like y'all protect Earth and shit like that. I protect realms, bro. Like I'm just deeper than this.
Like he's so Sark. What do you do besides blowing up like kids' animals and stuff? Protect your reality, douchebag. Stuff like that.
That's why he know it's like levels with like.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you like you know,
he got it.
Yeah, OD like you know OD like OD like OD.
I found here it says Blade set to appear in Moon Knight in the show. So
also heard that, and I also heard that Dane Whitman.
yes, the guy that plays the Black Knight in Eternals.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow,
For my bros
for
that
better
know.
words.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, we don't know nothing. But, nah, nigga, I heard he's supposed to be in there too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good then. That's good. That's good. You know why? It get to build on
Or
his characters before
They built in the supernatural aspect of the MCU.
And then that's when I'm assuming Sony's gonna try to get Morbius and tangle with them somehow.
See, no, I heard something about Morbius too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically that.
T. That's T.
Yeah, no, I mean I don't know how true this is. You know what I'm saying?
Take it with a grain of salt, but we hearing things. We hearing things.
I heard that with the whole Morbius swag, what they're gonna do is I heard that's supposed to be Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Right, and they're gonna bring back Andrew Garfield to do his third Spider-Man film and all that, and that's gonna be in the Venom
Morbius
universe.
So their whole main universe, that's why Morbius mentions Venom at the end. He said, "No, I'm Venom," and then he's like, "Sorry, I'm Dr. Morbius." Yeah. It's because that's set in that universe, and they have plans now to put Andrew Garfield be the Spider-Man of that universe. Right. Makes sense. It should.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that keeps throwing me off is Michael Keaton Vulture in there.
Yeah, what is that about?
That's
the biggest wrench.
Like, what is that about?
Because y'all can cover up the picture on the wall being Toby. Y'all can just say, no, we just edit that for throw y'all off. Y'all can say anything.
And I tell you, bro, I'm mad convinced they're not gonna drag out variants. Like, I'm convinced on that. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not gonna be a thing. Like,
I say only in this scenario because they are a variant universe. And they trying to get as close to our MCU universe as possible. So that's why I feel like they're gonna use, like Sony's gonna be using it more than anybody. I feel like
I really don't feel like that. I really feel like it's, I mean, in a sense, it is gonna be variants, but I don't feel like they're ever gonna like really address.
They're not gonna be like a big thing moving forward.
Yeah, like,
not as much as Scrolls.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's like a good comparison because Scrolls ain't even crazy neither. But they're gonna be more incorporated than using variants.
And it's crazy. Wow, that's it. Speaking on Secret Invasion, because they doing that show too, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I think that's gonna be like a super ridiculous.
Good under expected. Oh, flop.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to do that as a show.
Absolutely not. Well, I came back to like how
Secret Invasion. No, that's a good.
You do Secret Invasion.
That's supposed to be Captain Marvel's first movie. First of all, that's where y'all slipped up at, and then so whatever. So yeah, I get it.
If
that's gonna be Captain.
Secret Invasion is one of the greatest comic book storylines of all time, bro.
Yeah, it's just like Secret Wars.
Like I gave it a Disney Plus series. Like
that's gonna be Monica Rambeau.
Right after Echo.
That's gonna be Monica Rambeau's show. Remember I said that. That's gonna be she's gonna be the main character. Now Nick Fury is gonna be her. Trust me. Remember I said that. Focal point. But and I'm not for that, like you say. Like no, I'm not for that. I don't like that. I don't want that. I need that.
I don't need
that. Come on. I need that.
I don't need a Monica Rambeau.
You can squeeze that little bit and shorten that whole storyline and add that in Armor Wars or some shit. Like honestly, we don't need that.
I need doing Armor Wars.
Armor Wars is gonna be crazy though.
It's gonna be good.
No, it's gonna be crazy though.
It's gonna be good.
We got that dope too.
But we had that already.
No.
We kind of did. Like
when?
Like we seen Tony
get his stuff back.
No, we seen
other people.
Like
he
like other people get control of Tony's stuff. Like.
But not in a sense like this. Like he's not around to defend it. It's a big deal when Tony's not around to defend it. At least he had his finger on the pulse, at least a little bit. Now there's nobody. Nigga, you seen, and Hawkeye set that up with them just taking the watch and auctioning off Hawk Ronin stuff and Hawkeye's blade. So it's like they setting that up to. It's bad now. It's bad. There's bad people out there with bad intentions that has Stark tech that they were not just the old Stark tech, the good shit now. When he transitioned into Avenger,
right? Get it?
Because before Iron Man 1, they only touched on. And you seen what happened.
Yeah, he died.
But you seen how good that was.
It was good.
Somebody getting a hold of his stuff. So in a sense, we don't know what.
Not gonna lie.
Picture somebody that activates the Iron Legion. They got control of that. Like you're like, damn, we gotta fight the Iron Legion. Like, and they show what they can do as a unit more than ever now. Like group. Like like it's stuff that I feel like they can room with.
Yeah. I'll be honest, right?
I'm optimistic.
If Iron, cause you like Iron Man, you like Iron Man.
No, but you it's hard to mess up Iron Man, especially now moving forward.
You can absolutely ruin it. You can actually ruin his whole
legacy.
Nah. That's extreme. Because
planted,
what RDJ did for that, like, is
well, he didn't.
But you can OD like ruin, like you can bring it down, like you can do bad to it. Like, you can do bad to it. I won't say bring it down.
Tarnish it.
Nah, let's say tarnish it. We can just definitely add bad. Like, he's flawless. He got like a flawless victory right now.
Riri, it's up to Riri to deliver or not. If that shit hits or not, that's where it counts at. Because her shit flops and it's like,
and I'm excited for that. And I'm excited for that because
don't be. Let it just come, because that's gonna be one of the ones that's a thin line they walking on.
Nah, I'm excited for that because it is what it is. Because she's good in the comics, and then like
but this is following RDJ. Not just Iron Man.
Yeah, but she's not Iron Man.
I know, but
that's why it's cool. That's why.
Do you like Shuri? Because if you don't like Shuri, you're probably not gonna like her.
I mean, Shuri's cool, but it's not like. But like I said, like I ain't glad.
If Shuri made her own Black Panther, so when they started doing her thing, because Black Panther died, like, you would not be okay with that. If she's the new Black Panther,
fine with that.
If she's the new Black Panther moving forward, cemented, you're not okay with that. I know you.
I'm fine with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be my choice. I mean,
exactly. So you're not fine with that.
I can absolutely be fine with that. It's not my choice.
You want your choice.
That would be my first choice.
You want your choice.
Of course, I would want my choice.
Actually, you got like a few choices before you choose her. That's the problem.
Nah, she's probably second in command.
What?
Yeah, me, Corny, I would want. I would want.
Kill?
Yeah, I would want.
Kill one and bring him back to
like,
the
I don't care how he do it. I don't care how he do it.
Say y'all took him rushing to the hospital at the end.
I don't care how you do it. Just make
Mbaku?
if you.
Over Shuri, I'm talking about though.
No, Shuri will be number 2, respectfully.
Okoye.
No. I don't want none of Dora Milaje to become a. First of all, Shuri in the comics actually becomes Black Panther.
How about the White Wolf?
It would be more logical.
But the real White Wolf.
Oh, like
Son's
the
white brother.
Brandon brother. The adopted brother and all that.
Yeah. How about him?
I mean, you have to introduce him first in order to just.
Introduce him there.
Yeah, but you can't make him the Black Panther.
He be yes.
Nah,
you make him
what the hell is
you
wrong
make
with
him
you?
the white
The hell is
white
wrong
wolf.
with you?
No, you make him the official White Wolf. But there's no Black Panther. He's that Mantle now. There's no more Black
It
Panther.
gotta be a Black Panther.
There's no more Black Panther.
It gotta be a Black Panther.
The MCU does that though, and now it's just the White Wolf.
No, I mean they do whatever they want.
Yeah,
right?
this
The
point.
MCU do whatever
The White Wolf.
Like,
oh, by the way, black people would be so mad
nigga,
if they changed Black Panther to the White Wolf.
I would be mad.
And that's the franchise.
I
A
would
white
be
guy
mad.
in Wakanda.
Nigga, you out your mind.
Because he's white, right? So it's gonna be a white guy in Wakanda being the.
You out your mind. You out your mind. Like, I wouldn't even feel that. It's crazy. I didn't even think of it like that in that aspect. Because I'm just thinking of it as a comic aspect. Like, this is not fake. You know, it's not just.
Yeah.
White Wolf is an actual character. And bro was bro until he wasn't. Like,
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I'm
Until he wasn't. That's his
You know what I'm
storyline.
saying? Like, but nah, they definitely. You gotta have a Black Panther. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just throwing out stuff that could be possibilities of them moving forward.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying none of this is possible. But I think my preference would probably be Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, have him come back, let him play a version of Black Panther or whatever. And Shuri.
My best scenario is Black Panther from the multiverse decides to stay over here and become Black Panther here. That's my best. And they recast him.
I really don't think they're gonna do like that. I really don't think they're gonna.
I know, but I'm saying that's my I would want.
Yeah, nah.
That's my want, because I would just want them to recast him, but they're not gonna do that. So recast somebody to play Black Panther, but from another universe, and then when he crosses over here, he just stays. I would like that.
Nah, I'm saying unless you just introduce a new character. Nah, I'm saying like a brand new character.
White Wolf.
No, White Wolf.
That's basically that. No, because you're saying.
But that kind of concept.
Somebody that's not.
That'd be cool. That'd be okay.
It would just be.
But like I said, you have to introduce them first. You can't just.
You could show a whole origin of how him and Black Panther as kids playing together, and be like how he was that as his adopted brother, and he just really didn't touch on that. He wasn't there that first movie. He was just left. Now he's back because he heard of the death of T'Challa. I be out here. Ooh, I'll write that.
You gonna give him Killmonger storyline, like basically like.
Yeah.
He gonna return. That's right. We see that already. He's gonna return.
But there's ways around it. There's ways around it.
I mean, yeah.
Make him not bad. I know that's his way in the comic and the cartoon, but just make him honorable. Like, I want to do right for what my brother stood for. We used to play together.
First of all, you know.
Like, if Loki ever got the throne,
the
and
world
finally,
not going for that.
No, we're not going for that.
The world not going
the
for
world
that.
we live in is not going for that.
The world we live in is not going for
white
that.
Black Panther.
Nah,
y'all calling him the White Wolf. Y'all threw the word in there too, like us. Black Panther, White Wolf. Y'all crazy. And wait, he resides in Wakanda.
And respectfully,
so he runs all of the black.
I wouldn't feel that.
People don't feel that.
Respectfully, I wouldn't feel that.
I'll make it work during the script. I'll make it work.
Yeah, make it that work.
I'll make
Make it that work.
Alright, let us know what y'all thought about all the news we dropped here today. A couple things here, a lot of it was rumors, first of all.
Frankly.
Y'all can hear it in our voice what wasn't rumors and shit like that. But the Namor and stuff like that,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
all
yeah.
rumor. Black Panther stuff was rumor. I think what I started off with, I think that wasn't a rumor. The Hawk.
The
Hawk shit is even a rumor too. There was just a plot leaks for a Hawk, but so.
Yeah. No, and you were saying how the Hawk, they got the Hawk back.
Oh, they got the Hawk back too. Yeah. They try to hide that. That was leaked, like confirmed shit I heard. So take that with a grain of salt too. I guess take everything with a grain of salt today, but follow through it on your own, do your own research. Blem here, Sluggy, Last Son of Krypton.
Last Son of Krypton.
You
You
already
ain't
know
know
the
Mr.
last-
MCU.
Mr. MCU, we here.
Yeah.
Till next time, assemble time.
Smash that like button like Hulk, you heard?
Yeah.
It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.